Greetings, everybody! T-Prower once again. I've been informed that the last 3 episodes before the mid-season hiatus are ones that I should indisputably go into blind. As such, I won't be reading any synopses, and I can only guess at what's going to go down by the title alone. So, without further ado, let's jump right into Season 8, Episode 11, Molt Down. Is one of our flying friends losing their feathers? Or is it something to do with one of our dragon pals? Who knows? Let's get to it! Ah, hello, Rarity. Spike.
Showing me the way to the Phoenix Nest, Spike.
Phoenix Nest?
You, Rarity. Besides, I've been meaning to visit Pee-wee.
Pee-wee!
He really
I've been
was an
wondering about the
excellent
little
pet.
guy.
Can't imagine why you set him free.
Phoenixes aren't meant to be domesticated. Even in the wild, they like to keep to themselves.
Yeah, I suppose so.
They are beautiful. A few of their feathers will add just the right
What's
splash of
going
color
on?
to my native Spike! What are you doing?
Nothing.
Spike,
There's something
are
wrong
you
with your
hiding
face.
something?
It's a stone scale. It isn't
Stone
magical
scale?
or anything like the call of the Dragon Lord. It's just red and itchy and embarrassing.
Oh, it's like a zit.
Ooh, precious pants. That does look uncomfortable.
No
But
kidding.
even I get the odd blemish from time to time. It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
Everyone gets a pimple now and then, kiddo.
You could pay Zecora a visit. She makes
Ooh,
a cream that
Zecora!
works wonders. Just don't get the shampoo.
Nice
There's
callback.
Pee-wee's pants. But I don't see Pee-wee.
Oh, maybe he moved out. Every pony has to leave the nest at some point.
Pee-wee!
Hey, Pee-wee! Man, look at you!
Ouch!
Oof.
Perhaps you should pay Zecora a visit sooner rather than later.
I agree, little
I don't want
buddy.
any pony else to see this. Besides, I'm sure it'll clear up after a good night's sleep.
If you say so.
Hi, your studiousness. Asleep.
Just 5 more minutes.
Huh. That's pretty much me in the morning.
It's nearly noon and you promised to help me with my lecture for class today.
Oh?
Whoa! I slept like a rock. Which reminds me, all that sleep probably cleared up my stone scale.
Uh-oh.
On second
How
thought,
bad is it?
You can go back to sleep if you want.
Oh, jeez! I think Spike's finally reaching puberty. How long until his voice breaks, do you think? Spike, come
what are you
on.
doing?
Just a few stone
I
scales.
My hideous face.
I'm sure it feels terrible, but it's just a breakout. It's not the end of the world.
That's easy for
Exactly.
you to say. Your face isn't covered in itchy red spots.
I'm sure she had her share
I
of
used to
zits
get
growing
terrible
up.
breakouts. Anytime I had a final exam with Celestia, who probably never had a blemish her whole life.
I think that's debatable, Twy. With 1,000 years of royal stress on her shoulders, I'm sure Celestia's had her fair share of breakouts, just like anyone.
Well, I'm not in magic school.
No, but these things can be stress-related. And you did spend yesterday with Rarity.
The
Could
stress of your
possibly be
crush.
stressful about that?
You could try Zecora. She makes a cream that...
Works wonders, I've heard.
Just go see her then.
But I'm not leaving the castle until my face is back to its adorable self.
Ew.
Fine, but you're still gonna help me practice my lecture.
Sorry, kiddo. You stay,
The
you
element
work.
of generosity and its importance in relation to the other elements of harmony...
Whoa! Excuse you!
My lecture!
Oh,
I
crap
don't know what
baskets.
happened. I just had a sudden case of
Spontaneous fire belches?
indigestion. I'm so sorry.
Aw, Spike,
It's okay.
you didn't mean
I'm
it.
sure I can rewrite the lecture from my notes. I have a lot.
I can't
Of
help
course
with...
you do.
Maybe you should leave the castle after all, and go somewhere less flammable?
Poor Spike. Ah, he's broken out his old disguise.
Hey there, not handsome.
Oh, Spike!
Hello, milady.
My, what a fetching ensemble you put together. Very noir-esque.
Huh.
I believe
You
Shadow
played
Spade
detective
herself
once,
to
so of
approve.
course you'd appreciate it.
Thanks.
But I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking it off.
What? Oh, what?
Sorry.
Speak
but
up,
just
kiddo.
Speak up. My ears are a little bit clogged or something. It's just that I absolutely must have a model for my phoenix feather dress, and no pony else is available.
Absolutely
Sorry,
no
Ray,
one?
but I am super busy all day giving tours of the school.
Really? I thought I was giving tours today. Guess
Hello, Pinky. You and your big mouth, huh, Spike?
Dorms are that way. Twilight's office is up there. This is a fountain.
No need to rush, little
Could
buddy.
you slow down a bit? We've come a long way to see the school, and I don't want to miss anything.
Neither would I.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is something wrong?
Just a little breakout. Oh,
Do all the
Spike, show
dragons
some
at this
dignity.
school suffer from scale issues?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Uh-oh,
I'm
his
sorry.
voice.
Did you say fireworks show?
I said, I don't know.
Yikes. Sorry, dude. Puberty, you know? Hi, Sandbar, Smolder,
This is the
Yona.
school library. It's one of the most serene spots on campus where students can spend time in quiet reflection or study.
Oh, the irony.
What?
Could you please stop shouting? We're trying to do our homework, and it's kind of distracting.
Twilight
Was
would
I
not
shouting?
approve.
Alright, you're kind of dead. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh no. Oh dear. Ah, of course. If anyone would know what Spike's going through, it'd be Smolder. I think he's in there.
If you're trying to hide, you need to do a better job. All I had to do was follow the smoke.
Huh, telltale sign.
Leave me alone.
What?
Leave me alone.
Yep,
I
his
can't
voice is
under-
cracking
Was that
already.
Sleeves made of foam?
I said, leave me alone.
You've got to do something about this, kiddo.
Wow! I have seen some pretty bad molts in my time, but yours takes the cake.
Ah, so this is the molt of Molt
Super
Down.
painful stone scales, fire burps, uncontrollable volume shifts. It's all part of growing up dragon. Congrats!
Oh, easy, Smolder. But hey, you're grown up at last, kiddo. Only took about 8.5 seasons.
No. The last time I grew up, I turned into a giant greedy monster.
I don't think this is the same
Greed-induced
thing.
bigness. That's totally different. The molt is completely normal. Every dragon goes through it. Pretty soon you'll leave and strike out on your own.
Leaving the nest, huh?
Have you been living with ponies your whole life?
Actually, yes.
Oh. Well, in the Dragonlands, a molter's loved ones kicks them out at the first stone scale.
What?
That's kind of harsh.
I think it's biological. We call it the molt effect. I haven't even told you about the smell.
Smell?
Ah,
Ugh,
I mean,
Theo.
I love my brother and all, but one whiff and I was all, see ya!
You have a brother?
Speaking of which...
wait. Does the molt effect happen to ponies too? Twilight already asked me to leave the castle today. If she kicks me out, where am I gonna live? I'm too young to grow up.
Spike, calm down. It's not like that. Twilight's not gonna kick you out. Don't you remember the promise she made you? We looked into Sombra's fear door? She was never gonna send you away. You have to believe that, little buddy.
I'm sure you'll find a nice hoard of gems to guard or a village to terrorize. Oh, now that dragons and ponies are friends, I guess that's off the table.
You're not
No
helping his
creatures
stress,
wanna be
Smolder.
around me?
Oh, I didn't say that. That mold stench is a magnet for predators. Tatzelworms, hydras, rocks.
Well, that doesn't sound
Dragons are scared
pleasant.
of rocks?
R-O-C-S. Rocks. Humongous birds of prey that can snack on a molting dragon like candy.
Oh, crap baskets.
Twilight's kicking me out, and the only creatures who don't find me disgusting want to eat me?
Seriously, I heard none of that.
Twilight's kicking me out, and the only creatures who don't find me disgusting want to eat me?
Congrats!
Gee, thanks, Smolder.
Is this the shouting closet? Because I've got a free date and I'm totally up for some shouting!
Of course you would be, Pinky.
Also, where's that Brussels sprouts covered in cotton candy smell coming from? Because
Ew!
it's really interesting.
Poor Spike.
I didn't know where else to go. I can't take the
Ah,
chance that
finally
Twilight will
seeing
kick me out.
Zecora.
You aren't feeling
Wise
old,
choice.
are you?
Hello, Zecora, my
When it comes
dear.
to breakouts, I've seen all circumstances. But as for the mold smell, let's not take any chances.
Huh, good idea.
Is there anything you can do to cure me?
The ailments you have aren't something to cure. The mold's a condition that dragons endure.
You've got to tough it
But
out,
if any
kiddo.
pony sees or smells me right now, they'll be so grossed out they'll avoid me forever.
Perhaps we can lessen this strange mold effect. The smell is the most likely cause, I suspect.
Try some deodorant.
Embarrassing.
I know you are speaking, but I can't hear a thing. Are you talking about teaching asparagus to sing?
I said it's embarrassing.
Not just for you, little buddy.
If the goal is to not have your friends all depart, perhaps your volume is where we should start.
Oh no. Oh.
Not again. Quick thinking.
Zecora! Hello? Are you there?
Rarity?
Let Rarity see me like this. Please don't let her know I'm here.
I'm sure your shouting would make that clear.
Oh dear! I'm talking even louder than I thought, aren't I?
Still
have
think you're going
volume
deaf,
concerns
milady?
today by the scores, but it seems that I'm ready to help you with yours.
I'm sorry? I can't seem to hear anything. I was hoping you could help.
Wait, you really are
have
going
no
deaf?
idea what happened. 1 minute I was sewing phoenix feathers onto a dress, and the next I couldn't hear my own voice.
Ah, the feathers of that bird can affect ponies' ears. It's a magic ailment I've treated for years.
Phoenix feathers can do
But
that?
your mouth is going up and down.
Uh-oh, she
Hope that
smells the
incredibly
mold.
pungent odor belongs to some sort of magical curative.
I hope you are not busy, but I must have my hearing back. It turns out that I talk to myself while I sew, and without that conversation, I simply can't think.
Huh,
It's a
good to
simple
know.
cure, and the directions are clear. Just 1 or 2 drops in each of your ears.
You should be right as rain,
You're
milady.
an ear saver.
Oh, and while I am here, do you have any blemish cream? Spike is having some scale issues. You have no idea.
Damn it, Spike!
Oh, I think I heard something. Your cure is working already.
Huh,
The
hallelujah.
cream that you want is just over here. It's a popular potion for all creatures this year.
Good save, Zecora.
Cora.
Lucky escape, kiddo.
I don't mean to be rude, but I do think your hut could use an airing out.
Oh, if only you knew, Rarity.
Rarity's gone. There's no need to hide.
Where'd you go, Spike?
Though I wonder if we should continue
Oh, there you are.
outside. Can't treat your symptoms down there on the ground. It's safe to come out. There's no ponies around.
I'm not hiding from ponies. I'm hiding from that.
What? Holy crap, is that a rock? Nice birdie.
Did I forget to mention the Molt smell attracts predators?
That's something that would have been quite nice to know, but it's not worth discussing right now. We should go.
Run for it! Go! Go!
It's only after me. I'll lead it away while you get help. This way, birdie bird. Molting dragon over here.
That was a close one.
This wasn't a good plan.
You can't hide in a tree. You have to come down. We stand a much better chance on the ground.
Sakura!
Bring her back!
What the? Oh, jeez. Rarity!
What are you doing here?
Verity, you have to get out of here. There's a giant rock trying to eat me. It's got Sakura.
Run for your life, milady!
I was just at Sakura's, but I'm heading back. I can't read these instructions. Does this say 2 drops once a day or 1 drop twice a day?
There's no time for that!
Time. We have to get help.
Yes, my ears are completely clogged.
Damn it, Rarity!
These 2 scales look worse. Oh, here, I picked up just the thing.
Look out! Oh, great.
I wish you'd escaped either claw of this bird, but the both of us trapped in the same one's absurd.
What? Let my ponies go!
But don't you dare drop them, you feathery bastard! Whoa! Good timing! Oh, bet that felt good. Twilight!
Spike, what are you doing?
If my stone scales didn't itch so much, and we weren't in immediate danger, this would be really embarrassing.
Embarrassment's the least of your worries right now. Get out of there! Nice timing.
I was headed to Sakura's to get some cream for your scales. I had no idea you were...
About to be eaten by a giant predator attracted to my Molt smell?
Molt smell?
Long story, your studiousness.
Was that Rarity?
And Sakura. I tried to save them, but it's all I can do to stop scratching long enough to dive out of the way when that bird attacks.
Oh, you just pissed off an alicorn, you overgrown buzzard.
This isn't the first time I've been in the clutches of a horrible giant creature, but it doesn't get any easier!
I remember. Huh? The glow's gone.
Finally! I didn't think that itching would ever stop.
What the? What's going on?
What's happening? I can't...
Spike! Spike? What? I can't. I don't. What? Spike has wings? Spike has wings! Oh my god, this is unbelievable!
Did I just sprout wings? I just sprouted wings!
Way to go, little buddy! Uh-oh.
I've got to help them.
Attaboy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Still gotta get used to them, huh? This is so awesome!
Whoops.
Spike, how did you get wings?
We'll tell you later, Twy. Don't worry. She's had trouble with her wings, too.
Do you think you can fly up and distract him while I work on freeing Zakora and Rarity?
We're on it. Go get him, little buddy.
Hey, giant chicken! If you like dragons so much, come and get me!
You're too slow. Man, you learn quick.
Greetings.
How do you do? Ha ha! Nice! Hang on, girls! Gotcha!
I know that the Molt produced surprising things, but I'm glad that the last was a new pair of wings.
I'm proud of you, kiddo.
I'm glad you've got wings!
This is amazing! I didn't know if you'd ever get wings. I'm so happy for you. Does it have something to do with this molt you were talking about?
Looks like it.
It's what's been going on with me. The breakout, the fire burps. The molt is when dragons get older and start to change. I wish I could stop it, but I can't. I should go.
Aw, Spike,
Go?
don't say
what are you
that.
talking about?
In the Dragonlands, families make molters leave home. It's called the Molt effect.
Well, this isn't the Dragonlands.
And molt effect or no, I don't want you going anywhere.
But I'm growing up. What if something even worse happens?
You're supposed to grow up, but you'll always be you. And whatever happens, we'll get through it together.
Aww.
Yeah! Look at me! Let's go home!
I don't need to carry you anymore, do I? You have wings.
They are new, and I don't want to overdo it.
Old habits die hard, Twy.
I can't believe you thought any of us would send you away because of some silly molt effect.
I agree.
Even if the symptoms were slightly unsettling, and let's face it, the odor wasn't pleasant. No pony would stop caring for you just because you were getting older.
Well said,
Everyone goes through
milady.
changes. Sometimes change can be wonderful. Like being able to model for any length of dress.
Very
I'll be
fetching.
right on, please.
I'm glad to help, Rarity. But don't you think there's wonderful things about flying that don't involve dresses?
Well, sure.
Of course, darling. Flying will also be beneficial for you to help me with gowns, frocks, robes, shifts, skirts, minis, mantles.
Typical Rarity. Holy crap! Of all the things I could have expected, I was not expecting that! Spike finally has wings! I was starting to wonder if he was just some unique wingless breed of dragon. But nope! He's gotten his own at last! Oh, major kudos to Josh Haber for writing this one. And to Kathy Wesluck for her voice work. We've known Spike since the very first episode of the show, as the baby dragon assistant of Twilight Sparkle, long before she became her royal studiousness. Heck, we even got a flashback to the moment when he first hatched. Since then, we've seen him have his share of ups and downs. On the downside, he's been hit with unfair slapstick and neglect, self-doubt, and less than stellar characterization. He's had to deal with not knowing anything about how he came to be with ponies in the first place, nearly destroying Ponyville in a greed-fueled rampage, and nearly ruining the Equestrian Summit, to name a few things. Come Season 6, his character's steadily been improving, as while he still remains somewhat goofy at times, he's also become a lot more compassionate, mature, and insightful. A much better proof of being a surrogate son to a pony like Twilight. Just to name a few things, he saved the Crystal Empire twice now, joined the Dragon Migration on foot, and defended a defenseless Phoenix Egg from 3 bullying older dragons, braved the Gauntlet of Fire, and paved the way for both Thorax and Ember becoming equestrian allies by being their very first friend. And now, looking at how far he's come, I'm so proud of the little guy. It's like seeing the Crusaders getting their cutie marks all over again. Spike had finally reached the dragon equivalent of puberty, known as the Molt. Thankfully, it's not like the greed-induced growth spurt he had back in Season 2. This one's natural, happens for every dragon his age. But it was still unpleasant. He got itchy, zit-like stone scales all over his body, which unfortunately soured his reunion with Pee-wee. His voice kept fluctuating in odd moments. He spewed intense fire belches. He gave off a strong, rank odor. He felt ugly and unwanted, and at no point would want to be around him in that state. All of us who went through puberty can probably relate to the poor kid. According to Smolder, who's been there, dragons who reach the molt are kicked out of their nest to fend for themselves, as the odor they give off attracts dangerous predatory creatures, like the giant rock bird. Naturally, Spike assumed Twilight was going to kick him out, forgetting the promise she had made to him, that she would never send him away. Not even a visit to Socorro yielded any success, and the end result was her and a deaf Rarity both being snatched up by a rock. And then, just like Ash's Charmeleon evolving into Charizard to chase after an Aerodactyl, Spike sprouted wings and gave chase, defeating the rock and saving his friends spectacularly. Not just that, but Twilight assured him that she would never kick him out just because of his molt. These weren't the Dragonlands after all. Besides, his friends would never abandon him just because he was growing up, not after all they've been through, and he ought to have remembered that. And so, his confidence restored, and with his new wings in tow, Spike returned to Ponyville. To model Rarity's Phoenix Feather dress, now that he can reach any height. I'm sure the little guy doesn't mind, though, as long as he gets to be with Milady. But man, oh man! What a blow to the status quo! Spike's finally growing up. He's got the proof to show for it. Just like Twilight when she got her wings, and the CMCs when they got their cutie marks. This opens up so many new possibilities for him. Wait until Ember finds out. Heck, wait until Garble finds out. It's gonna feel weird not seeing him ride on Twilight's back anymore. Unless he still finds excuses for it, as he did today. Also, I just hope Skulu doesn't get too jealous when she sees him. Well, one thing's for sure. Things are never going to be the same again. They'll be better! An awesome, heartfelt, astounding episode, all in all. Until next time, see ya!